Stop.
Hi, welcome to the Gay News Review. This is Friday, April the 10th, and from the East Coast to the West Coast,
from Chickapin Parish to Lawton, Oklahoma,
this is your Gay News Wrap-Up. Now, Jim, you have been pursuing gay news all week for us to talk about.
I have. I made notes.
Okay, and let's get started.
Well, the first thing we're going to talk about Barrio.
My good girlfriend, Barack Obama. Okay.
There's a couple of things we want to talk about.
Okay.
First, let's do the serious and then we'll do the not so serious.
Okay.
The serious is the Easter egg roll. I'm kidding. That's the not so serious. But we're there, so we're going to do it.
Okay.
The Easter egg roll.
The gays are running it.
The gays are running it.
There's rainbow Easter eggs.
Obama has, he is inviting gay and lesbian families.
Excellent.
This is the first time
That they've been invited.
They went in 2006 when Bush was there.
Crash the party.
Crashed the party.
The gays will do that, honey.
But this time they've been invited.
That is amazing.
It's quite a few families, too. From what I understand, there's an organization in Boston
Okay.
that has over 100 families that are going to be represented.
Wow.
And they were just one of the organizations. So.
Was it you that was telling me that there's a gentleman from California that's flying with his son just to do this Easter egg roll?
Yes, that's correct. He's from
fantastic.
West Hollywood. He's heading out there.
He's from West Hollywood. Imagine. That's great. Okay.
Yes,
On the serious tip?
On the serious tip, we're talking about he's moving toward a campaign to bring attention back to HIV and AIDS.
Wonderful.
The campaign is called Act Against AIDS.
Great.
I don't really know much about it, except that it's called Act Against AIDS.
Okay.
There has been information put on the CDC website.
Okay. Center for Disease Control.
CDC.gov.
Okay, great.
That's where you can get more information about that.
Check that out. We need to increase funding for research for better drugs, and we need to increase funding to provide more free testing.
That is correct. Free testing, that's what we need.
Exactly.
You can get free testing a lot of places, but we need more.
We need more.
That's the key to keeping HIV and AIDS down.
To get people to go get tested.
Yes.
Okay.
Go get tested. Next thing we're going to talk about is Vermont.
Once again, guys, gay marriage, huge this week. Huge.
So Vermont has they passed a law for gay marriage. This doesn't have nothing to do with judges and striking down opinions. This is the first state where the legislature has passed legislation for gay marriage.
That is so critical to me. I mean, that to me is huge.
That's the pie right there.
Yeah, that's it, because these are the representatives and the state senators are who we elect.
Yes.
So if you're out voting and you're not paying attention to who you vote for, you may have something like a governor who vetoes the law or vetoes the bill, but if you trust your legislature, and
they'll get it on through.
They can get it through. So that's why get out there and vote.
That's right.
Get out there and vote.
One more item. We'll talk about New York.
Okay.
The governor of New York, Governor David Patterson,
Okay.
has asked the Senate to vote on gay marriage.
Wow.
Now,
Okay, so explain this.
okay, back in 2007,
Okay.
the Assembly passed the bill
Okay.
for gay marriage.
Okay.
But at the time, the Senate was controlled by the GOP, and they decided to not even talk about it. They decided to not take up the bill. So, now we have Democrats in there.
They have the majority.
They have the majority.
Okay.
And the governor has asked that Senate to take up the bill on gay marriage.
Wow.
So
So we could have 10% of this country
we could.
by the end of this year. Maybe more if if they release the Supreme Court in California delivers their, what is it? Not their verdict. That's ridiculous.
Their decision.
Their decision. Yeah.
Now, one of the things that I have seen.
Verdict is to Law and Order. Good God.
I've seen lots of polls on that
Okay.
very subject.
Okay.
And there are overwhelming results that say that the fact that Vermont has now gay marriage,
Okay.
Iowa has gay marriage, that New York is pushing for this, that will have a dramatic effect on California to go ahead and go back to having gay marriage. So,
Well, considering that Iowa was also a Supreme Court decision of that state.
yes.
I mean, that, I think to me, that will have the biggest influence on California,
I do
if
too.
any. If any. So, excellent. Well, that's great. That's great. So what else is in the gay news?
There's not really much for serious news.
Okay.
We're going to talk about entertainment now.
I would love to talk about entertainment. There's a big lesbian entertainment story this week. Lindsay Lohan and her girlfriend have broken up. And I, for one,
Oh,
say good
that's
riddance. Yeah, that's right. Good riddance to bad trash, honey. Move on, Samantha Ronson. Hooray for you. Hooray for you. That's what I say. Lesbians start being dramatic, cut them out. I want everybody who watches this, if you're in a lesbian relationship and your girlfriend is dramatic and you feel like you might have to get a restraining order on her, such as Miss Ronson and Miss Lohan, get her out of there. That's it. I'm done. I'm over lesbian drama. Over it. I want lesbians to start acting like gay men. Here's the deal. The gay men who want to be in relationships, they have no idea what they're talking about. I, for one, have seen the light, and the light is gay boys.
Hit it, quit it, move on.
Move on. Y'all break up, honey, don't be worried about her. Don't go through her cell phone. Don't go and cut up all her clothes and all her drawers. Don't break her sex toys. Don't do any of that. You know what you do? You go to H&M, you buy you a cute outfit, you go to the bar, you have about 97 cocktails, you get you some that night, and you move on. So I'm
Amen.
there will be no vetoes about that new law.
No, not at all.
So that's it.
That is it.
That's it. You got anything else?
I have nothing else.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Gay News Review. I want you guys to check out youtube.com/musicaljoplin. That's his
me.
channel. youtube.com/from A to Z's podcast is my channel. And this video was directed by none other than youtube.com/mysticlotus09. He is the David Fincher. This is his Curious Case of Benjamin Buttons.
It is.
This news show.
We're it.
We're
the curious case.
Yeah, exactly. The Curious Case of the Gay News Review. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Peace out. One love.
Lemon.